Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. This is one of those things that I hate to do, but I have to do because, unfortunately, they control our destiny, and that's listening to Stephen and Jerry Jones. Here's the question for everybody is, we've got one of the best offenses in football. Our quarterback is playing better than pretty much anybody. As our head coach said, if there's a quarterback playing better than Dak Prescott, I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it. You had two offensive linemen that were hurt before the game and another one that got hurt during the game. You lost your number one target. And yet, going against where people were talking about the Green Bay Packers as one of the best defenses out there, you put up 40 points. Now, unfortunately, on the other side of the fence, our defense sucks. It sucks so bad that we are literally 32nd in scoring defense. You got both sides, and what that equals is average. The question is, will the Cowboys try and do anything about it? Okay, we've got the trade deadline that'll be out there. You know, will you find one of these teams that's looking to make, some hay? Will we get some of our players back, with Overshown? Will the Cowboys actually make a big move? So I have to listen to Stephen Jones in the aftermath. It's not that we just happen to have a bad game on defense. We just have bad defense. So let's listen in.
Right here on 105.3 The Fan, brought to you by Ford and your North Texas Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Texas. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, guys.
Well, we're all trying to figure out if we should be happy, sad, or neutral. And I know Jerry said it's better than if they would have lost, which is objectively true. But did you have a bizarre feeling after the game wrapped up last night?
Absolutely. I mean, the same feeling y'all are having. I mean, we had internally. I think everybody had it. I mean, the locker room was quiet, but I think Jerry did say it best. It's better than losing, but it's damn sure not winning. And we had an opportunity to get away there. I thought we had our opportunities to win the game, and it's part of the journey that we're on right now with our new staff. It's just. Especially the defensive side of the ball, is getting our hands around and executing, what our coaching staff is wanting our guys to do. But I do think, we're getting better each week. I know it's not showing up on the field. Certainly you don't want to give up, some of the big plays and the points that we're giving up right now. But we've got to continue to grind. The good news is offensively we're making a lot of plays and keeping us in the game, and defensively, we just got to we get one stop there in any of those drives in the second half, we win the game.
You just said even if it's not showing up on the field, you feel like the defense is getting better. What do you like? I'm not disputing that, but what do you base that on? What is your metric for saying that I think we're moving in the right direction or the defense is getting better?
It's the guys getting their hands around how to execute the defense, and I think they're getting their hands around it. I think they're understanding it. Still takes all 11 to be, to get the job done, and we're just having some little things there that cost you when you don't execute the call on defense. But I do believe that the guys are getting their hands around it. Certainly a blow there to lose Hooker. He's the quarterback back there and great communicator, and so that was a tough one to lose in the game last night. But and I do feel like with getting Clowney in there, I do feel like we're starting to, albeit we're not getting the production with the sacks. I do feel like we're getting more pressure.
How are y'all feeling about Malik Hooker going forward?
We don't know yet. Okay. We're waiting to get the final results of the MRI on his foot, and we'll go from there.
Any thoughts then also on Tyler Guyton after concussion last night?
He should be in good shape. It was one that our guys feel that he can get through protocol pretty quickly, but that still remains to be seen. But definitely had a concussion there at the end of the game. I know he was frustrated because he wanted to go back in anyway, but our guys didn't feel like he passed the protocol there in the tent.
To add to that, though, Guyton he had a pretty good night. Nate Thomas had a pretty decent night. What were your feelings about how your tackles managed things on the edge?
Yeah, I thought they did a great job. I mean, obviously, Mike is an elite player, and we had a lot of things going on there with him in terms of different ways to show him different looks with some of the chipping and the double teams that we were doing. But he's a great one. But I thought I agree with you. I think our tackles showed up. I think Steele did some really nice things, and it's great to have Nate Thomas getting his feet wet in a game, especially one of that magnitude. I know it was unfortunate that he had the alignment issue, but he'll get that straight. It always felt like there was a plan last night for Micah or for the pass rush coming from the Packers, like a plan that was created by Schottenheimer. The last night was a really good play calling on his part. What did you feel about? I just felt like he was in his bag. What were your thoughts on his play calling and the rhythm he was in last night? Yeah, I think he was outstanding. I think Dak was outstanding. I think Dak got rid of the ball like he was amazing in terms of getting his read done. I mean, he knew that he had to go faster with what the Packers could do from a pass rush standpoint. They're a really good defense, and put 40 points on a defense like that. I thought our offense really executed in a big way. George Pickens did a great job. I thought Javonte ran the ball extremely well. I just think we're doing a good job, and when we protect the ball, we got a chance to score a lot of points, and I think that hurt us in Chicago. I mean, you turned the ball over 4 times, and all of them pretty much, in position where you're going to get points. 2 in the end zone, 1 to George that would have put us in field goal range, and then the unfortunate Javonte strip. That's going to keep you from getting points. But when we protect the ball like we did last night and get the ball out and don't take negative plays, good things are going to happen to this group.
And on the flip side, you're able to force a turnover via James Houston. This is somebody who really feels like they came into training camp and took every opportunity that he got, he excelled in. What have been your early thoughts on James Houston making a difference with this team?
Well, he's doing everything that's asked of him. He's obviously his superpower is to rush the passer. That's what he's really good at. But I tell you what, he shows up in other places. I mean, he'll cover kicks on special teams. Nothing's beneath him. He just gets out there and plays football, and we're fortunate to have him. But what a great play, and what a certainly a big reason as to why we won the game. Why we tied the game.
It's still confusing for us too. I get it.
It's confusing. Bad miscue there. I wish we won the damn game, but anyway, that's a huge play he makes there, and certainly we were needing momentum in that first half. We were reeling a little bit, but you could feel the momentum coming our way, and to finish with 2 touchdowns there at the end of the half right there was huge.
I know playing decisions are going to be up to the coaching staff, but were you surprised at all to see Trayvon Diggs was not starting this game?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, Trayvon's been battling his injuries and, his time on the field and practice. And, as we said, we're just trying to get everybody their reps. I thought when he got his chances in there, he did a great job. And, I do think we're coming there. You ask why you believe that, we're getting, that things are up. He's one of them. I mean, between him and Bland getting healthier, Bland was right there on a couple of plays that, where he makes the play there, then you get them out and they punt. But, I just think we're going to continue to get better there in coverage, and I think we're going to continue to get better in pressure. And when that happens, I think we're doing a good job in the running game right now. And we just got to get, we got to get more pressure, and we got to we certainly got to get our coverage down in Eberflus's scheme.
And you mentioned this last week as well. It feels like another spot where the execution level needs to be picked up tremendously is those missed tackles, because that felt like something that did really hinder, especially the run defense last night.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is, there's a fine line there between going for the punch out and the strip and making a sound tackle. And I think that's what we're working through as well, because certainly we want to punch the ball out and get the ball, but at the same time, when you're spending a lot of your focus on that, then sometimes, the tackling's not perfect. So there's a fine line there that we got to get our hands around, but there's no question we can certainly tackle better. Jacobs is a hell of a back, and, you got to give him a little credit too. But, I think overall, we let Love loose on a big one and Jacob on one big one. But, for the most part, I think we're feeling pretty good about what we're doing in the running game defensively.
How confident were you in George Pickens before last night, and did that confidence change after last night?
Well, we've been confident in George from day one. I mean, he's just an elite. He's got great, upside, and made big plays in the NFL ever since he walked into the NFL. And certainly he just did a great job. I think everybody was a little shell-shocked when we lost CD last week. Yeah. And, those guys work as a unit. And I think he was a little down to see his main guy, get injured there. But certainly, as you could see last night, he stepped up in a big way. And the guys got some very unique ability in terms of tracking balls and catching balls and making big plays. So really fortunate to have him. Like I said, there's a lot of good things going on the offensive side of the ball, and I do think we'll continue to get better defensively as we get healthier and we execute better week in and week out in practice.
Do you happen to remember the first word out of your mouth whenever Dak threw that pass to Tolbert? Because it was a special throw, and I'm pretty sure mine was holy, and then a word I shouldn't have said in front of my son.
Yeah.
Hey, I said the same thing. I thought he was throwing it out of bounds, and there comes Tolbert back and drags his feet. And by the way, what a hell of a play by Tolbert too.
Yeah, that was
to get his feet in and make that. I mean, both of them just made great plays there, and it was a holy you-know-what play.
The other thing, too, and this was talked about a lot last night, but I noticed it. Brandon Aubrey's field goal kicking is phenomenal. It's great. It's valuable. Mm-hmm. But on kickoffs last night, he was doing something special. How valuable is that to what you guys are doing?
Oh, well, these kicks, obviously with the new rules, everybody's figuring it out. And, obviously that's a huge penalty when you kick the ball in the end zone for a team to start at the 35.
Yeah.
And, as they say, we're a first down away from Brandon being able to kick a field goal. But there's a lot of kickers. I was watching the red zone yesterday, burning some time waiting for our game, and a lot of kickers making some long kicks and making them, even Green Bay's kicker, they had the long field goal there in regulation to tie it, and he made that with ease. And these kickers are very skilled, and, a lot of them are getting that ball. They can hit these, 55, 60-plus yard field goals.
Okay. One of the unique opportunities we get from you is some insight from the competition committee standpoint as well. Has there been any discussion, or can you envision any discussion to try to, curb some of the success that all these kickers have had?
Not really. I think it makes it exciting. I think it makes the game really exciting, and I don't think we're necessarily doing anything.
Okay. There's nothing excited about listening to Stephen Jones. So, not hearing about any tweaks or anything else of anything we're going to do for our defense. So, it's going to be what it's going to be. And the sad thing is we're wasting another season of Dak Prescott. This is just more bad news for Dak Prescott that, hey, if we get a stop here or a stop there, we win this game. You're missing the damn point, Steven. It's not sustainable to have a defense that is giving up the amount of points that you have and think that you're going to be a Super Bowl contender. Yeah, you might have won that one if we had gotten one stop. But your season is going to be in the damn toilet if that is your mentality. Oh, if we can just get 1 or 2 stops, Dak Prescott and that offense is going to score enough points. Bro, that ain't winning football. All right, people, as always, I appreciate you. Peace.